Well, g'day everybody. So here we are. It's a few minutes past 8, and sadly we didn't get to publicise that Christian's coming up. Christian's standing by online. Jane put up a post, about sort of 5 hours ago, to just say, "Hey, we're going to talk to Christian," but it didn't get up for some reason. I'm not sure why. So anyway, that's the good news. I'm going to ring him in about 5 minutes. When there's, in fact, I may leave it a bit. I'll go through the tracker first, and then when we get into bits, I will give him a call. That way, we'll have more people here by then, ready to start everything rolling. So that's cool. What was the deal with these pictures? We're going on safari. It was very funny. I did it a long time ago, in Cape Town when I was there in 1990 and had a ball. So, why is that not going? There we go. That's it. We're going to be out there doing stuff. So we're going to just mention that a bit, and then talk about Facebook and stuff. Dan's cracked 5,000 followers on Facebook, which is really cool. So all of the social media on some of the entrances going really strong. We've got plenty of activity going on with Mini Globe Race 29. Probably talking to about 8 different people now on various aspects of 29. So that bodes well for the future. And Jasmine on a sad day, here she is on a good day. But the funny part was Sailing Anarchy, which is that amazing site where I'm called the Mad Bastard, ran her little video where she did that day in the life of Jasmine on the boat, which is really cool. So this had 3,500, setting up a little bit more hits for that. It was a great video clip. So well done, Jasmine. I'm happy to see anything on Sailing Anarchy. It's a great site. If you haven't subscribed to it, have a look. It's really funny. They get into lots of different things, and the forums cover everything. So that's cool. Okay, so I'm going to go straight into the tracker now. So, Christian, if you're watching, I'm going to pull you up just towards the end, and we'll have a good chat. So that'll be cool. Okay, so you're on the tracker there, and I'm going to come on the tracker here. So that's us, and you can see it's hodgepodge everywhere. Like the mid fleet is tacking. They got headwinds and everything all over the place. So all kind of interesting. And Gary's parked up by the look. So we'll put the wind there and just see if that triggers the positions. So let's see if they're current. Come on. There we go. So, nope, still on. Okay, so I'm going to reboot. Do this every time. I like having the tracker up when we open the frame, when it goes live, because that's when you what you get to see. It just highlights the fact that we're doing the tracker. And some people like actually following the tracker. There's not a lot going forward. They're not streaming along, but they're having plenty of challenges. So pretty much the same. Anyway, we'll do a quick number on this. Here they come. Just check that it's booted over. Yes, it has. So that's good. Here we go. Come down to the wind. Okay, and Gary might be on the move. Yeah, he's on the move. No, he's not. Yes, he is. So Gary's there, plugging along by the look. Is he still anchored? No, he's doing 1.5 knots. He's got a light headwind. And let's just have a look while we're talking to him, see what his currents are. Imagine racing down there. It'd just be a nightmare. He's got a tail current, but he's going to bang straight into a head current there later on. So plenty of challenges. If you're racing, nightmares, which is what I always said for Darwin. It's very challenging. So we'll get out of that, and we'll now look at the racing guys. So you can see there Ayrton and Josh having a wonderful sail. Josh is doing 0.7 knots, tacking to nowhere. It'll be very pleasant out there, but they want to go places. 1.2 for Ayrton, 34 nautical miles. Not a big lot of progress, but that's fine. And they're going to slowly lag behind the rest of the fleet. Not a lot happening up the top either. So Jazz doing 2.2, 36-mile day. And Eric, 2.7, 80-mile day. That's interesting. He might have picked up a current there. Christian, 2.6, 62-mile day. And Jacob rolling along a little bit better. Still only 67, but doing 4.3 at the moment. Not too bad. They've obviously got a little bit more breeze up there. And Adam, 1.7, 69-mile day. Not cool at all, but That's fine. Get rid of that. We'll come up to the leaders who are absolutely pulling away. Peeler, 5.1 knots, 117, back into the typical trade wind mileage. 131 miles for Kerry, doing 5.6. That's not too bad, but Dan's moved ahead. 5.9, 143. They're obviously getting a bit of current. And Renault, 6.5, 148. So Kerry's absolutely going slower. In the last 24 hours, you can see Dan has actually moved ahead again. So interesting lead group. Let's just have a look at the currents here. See, yep, okay. So Renault's going to be pushing away. They've all got a favourable current there. Peeler at the back is not doing too much more. And just quickly, I'll just shoot it back a day. That current's going to hold 2 days. Yep, the current's saying so. They're going to get 12 to 16 miles a day out of that, I reckon. So back to real time currents for the rest of them. Not a lot happening. Christian's going to get a head current by the look of it. Hang on, there's everyone. Josh and Ayrton just in no man's land. So just push the current along for a day. Josh and Ayrton out in the clear, but there's that river up the top that the others are going to get a boost from, and it's running strong. So there's a good reason to be up there. Wind-wise, we're going to do the wind pretty quick. Back to the wind, back to the size here to see when the breeze is going to turn up. I'll get rid of that, and I'm going to click it along every 3 hours. There we go. So the lead group, plenty of breeze there, but the tail enders, they're still stuck in that wind shadow. So this is still challenging for them. They're struggling for at least a day there. There's 1 day, and they're going to be struggling again for the next day as well. A little bit of a puff for maybe Adam and Jacob there, but and then finally starts to kick in. So they've got still 2 days of struggling, and that means the lead pack are going to pull further away. So let's just go for the middle of the pack there and talk about Adam here. They're 270 miles behind. I think you'll see they're going to take another 100 miles out of that. So they're going to be about 370 miles. The lead pack will be about 370 miles from Jacob and Adam in the next couple of days. I think they get 50 miles a day. That's 50 miles a day. That's not too hard to believe. Maybe wrong, but we'll wait and see. So that's pretty much it for there. Don't need the leaderboard. Everyone's trundling along. Let's go back here, and I'll see. I'll just get on to Christian. Yeah, those pictures at the front. What I was talking about was actually the social media, Facebook and Instagram and so on. We'll be doing a collective later on of all the entrants' social media, and we combine it all together with our social media as well, and see what the total exposure is for the event in social media. You can't value that. You can't put a monetary value on social media. They don't allow that now as an industry standard. You can for normal mainstream media, like radio, television, print articles and this, that, and the other. But and news, online news and offline, it's okay. But social media, they don't value it, but you can clock up the exposure point, which is all kind of cool. Rightio, I'm just calling Christian right now. If we get this right, why is it not ringing? Here we go. I'm ringing him right now. Speaker's on. And we'll see if we can get him for those that are here. The numbers are dropping off probably because they're worried about everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you going? Hang on, I'm going to turn the volume up. I'm going to hold you here. So we got a bit of a glare there. Why is my thingo so big there, Gene? And I'm looking at the. Hang on a sec. Something's going on here. Stand by. We want to turn that around the other way. I think it's that one. Hang on. Nope, it's not that one. What's happened here, Jing? Can you have a look at this? When I turn this around to go with Thingo, I'm looking at. Hang on. Stand by. Okay, we've got. That'll do. Okay, so we're talking to you. So, are you frustrated a lot or frustrated a little bit at the moment?
It's a bit of mix of everything. Frustrated to go upwind for 3 days now, and it's not going to stop for a couple of times. But at least I've got some wind and I'm moving. That's the good part.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw you solve the electrical problem. When that started, it wasn't looking encouraging, eh?
I was not really sure because absolutely not an electrician at all. And it took me a while to find out what the problem with one of the circuits was. And I was happy to find out that it was just a fuse I overlooked the first time. And that was easily fixed. And so I can charge my two batteries without exchanging the wires and something. So that's the good part. I'm still working on the solar panels or the connections in general, because as you know, I've got some problems with electricity since we started in Lagos. So I exchanged cables and tried lots of things, and now I'm even down to programming the MPPTs again and check everything like that. So.
Holy dooly! And you reckon you're not an electrician? Your build is quite exceptional. I think a lot of people have seen the boat tour. You say you're not an electrician, but your electrical components are like the same as you put on a 40 or 50-foot cruising yacht. There's a lot of stuff there. Look like hardened. Look pretty good, at the beginning.
It looks good, and that's the good part, that it's really well made optically, so organized. So every cable is numbered, and of course, for me, it takes some time to figure out which cable is going where, but I can do it. I don't have to follow every cable without knowing what it is exactly. So I've got the numbers, and it's pretty easy to find out then.
Yeah. I forgot to tell people you actually called like about 30 seconds after we hung up yesterday. And even now, today, you're looking very relaxed, very cool. You look as if you just had a shower and you're stepping out to go to a party or something. How's your health? Like, you must be, you feel good? Like, you look good? Huh?
I'd love to go to a party. Where is it?
I don't know, but you look pretty healthy and happy. How do you feel?
I'm feeling quite good, actually. With the head injury, everything's fine, so I can still feel it, but it's not that bad. And what's a bit of a concern is the shoulders, because depending on how I sleep, on which side, or when the boat is heeled to one side and I roll on the shoulder, then I can feel that the next day. And I'm trying to do everything that I can, so taking all my supplements like omega-3 and stuff, and everything I can to support it. And I try to give the shoulders as much as a rest as possible.
Yeah.
And skin is good so far, so I'm pretty happy.
Yeah. So just walk us through your day to day, because I'm looking at you. You're the one that, in fact, most of the entrants are the same. You just look like you're having a ball. You're living the dream. Is there any regrets? Are there any frustrations? Like, there must be little ones, but tell us how you feel overall, the big picture, more than halfway around the world and your own little boat, all that stuff.
Yeah, we're about halfway around the world, and that's quite amazing. Thinking about that that makes me really happy. And as I said before, I'm looking from leg to leg to what will come next. And I'm still very positive about the whole concept, about the project. I still like it. I'm enjoying myself being out here, and that's really good. And my daily routine changes a bit from day to day. So depending on the mood, it's not always that good, for sure. But there are ups and downs, and as you must know for sure, the emotions are pretty close to each other. So highs and lows are just seconds away sometimes on the ocean, and that's part of it. But I managed to get my daily routine, and it depends on the weather, on the situations where we are, and I'm just taking care that I have enough sleep, and everything's fine so far.
Yeah. So sometimes when I'm on an adventure, I look for something to take me away from the adventure in the middle of the adventure, like read a cowboy and Indian Western trashy novel or something like that, or whatever. Where's your entertainment coming from? And is there anything that actually makes you forget about where you are to rest your mind from the weather and the boat?
I don't have the feeling that I want to forget about it.
Yeah.
Of course, the possibilities of staying connected with everyone via Starlink is just amazing, and that this can distract a lot. And I'm pretty happy to be out here. And during the day, I'm kind of listening to audiobooks. So I really like sitting in the cockpit and just enjoying sometimes hand steering if it's necessary, or just if I feel to. And listen to some music sometimes, but I don't have the feeling that I would rather be somewhere else.
Yeah.
And I think actually the green sails are working out because, as I said before, there was it's a little bit of psychological thing. Yeah, it's more like a walk in the forest. If you want to compare it, to have green sails. And I don't miss the green, maybe like the others. That are longing for the next landfall.
Yeah, we always call you the Christmas tree boat. It looks just like a Christmas tree. It's fantastic. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so just show us.
Have to get some lights for Christmas.
Yeah, just show us around. Just scan the camera around the boat and describe what's happening there now. The sailing conditions, the weather, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, sailing conditions. We're going in the wrong direction, so you're looking straight to the south at the moment. I'd like to go west. So I've got my solar panels orientated to the sun at the moment, and I'm steering on the wind vane at the moment. So everything's fine so far. Yeah. It's a mess in the cockpit as always with all the old sheets and halyards and stuff. I still got one of my A5s here that I have to fix. So just need to put it up here. So the leech line is just coming out, so it's ripped off of a length of more than a meter, and
Yeah, do you reckon that's
step to do.
You reckon that's UV damage from being on the furler all the time outside?
It might be as well. Then it's kind of I think on the railing sometimes, or the sheet that's going underneath. So I've got both of the sails up. So if I'm flying 2A5 or any cruising configuration, the sheet of the other sail is sometimes under the foot of the sail, and just causes friction there. So I think it's a bit of a combination of everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
But the light wind sails are really well used, of course, and you see that. It's not only the color that is fading, it's quality as well, and I hope that they will last around, because they are made for different sails. Different A sails are made for different angles of wind, and not for different speeds of wind. So all of this from the same material. And of course, as we're racing, we try to save them as much as possible, but we're flying them a lot.
Yeah. Okay, you don't need to go below, but I reckon everyone would want to see what it looks like down below. Is it tidy? Can you stick the camera through the hatch and just show us? Your choice. Your choice. You might have your old undies hanging out, I don't know.
I'm showing one side of the thing. So down here, I've got my bank on one side at the moment. The wind is not that strong that I have to be on the windward side. Right in the center, I've got my life raft and my grab bag. Usually this is stored under the companionway, but there's a bit of the things that I would change on the next 580. the height of the step could be a bit different. So I've got my toolbox there, and for that the life raft is not ready to set it.
Yeah, when you get back to Antigua, we'll do another boat tour, and you can tell us all about it. Everyone will be very interested in the wrap up. I mean, it's already showing some of the entrants for 29, exactly things they've got to look out for. So it's quite cool. Yep, that's all good. All right, so
some things work out really good, and I'm sharing that, of course, in the German class association. So yeah, I'm curious how their boats will look like when I come back.
They might have green sails, that's for sure. That's cool. Yeah, we've got a few associations starting up around different places now, so that's all good. And yeah, we're all learning, so all good stuff. All right, what's the one thing in mind that you're looking forward to right now? Getting to Cocos or getting to Cape Town? What's getting you excited?
I heard a lot about Cocos Keeling Islands. There were many people in Fiji who told me that was the most amazing place they've ever been to. So I'm looking forward to that. And as I said before, I'm going leg to leg. Of course, it's in my mind that we're somehow have to cross the Indian Ocean and going around the Cape of Good Hope. But next step is Cocos Keeling, and I'm looking forward to that and meeting the friends there and have a good time.
Yeah, cool. Okay, well, that's all good. It's really cool to talk. I wish other entrants would call up. I'll send some messages out and say, hey, give us a call. Something we don't hear from you. Your social media is really good, eh? We follow a lot of it, so keep up the good work. You're inspiring a lot of people. A lot of people think you're crazy too,
I try some posts cause a little bit of controversial discussions, but
That's fine. You just go for it. You never worry about that. You're doing it. That's what it's all about. So well done, eh? All right. Well, that's really good. Anything else you want to get across or say?
Actually.
No, you want to do something?
You've seen what it's looked like here, and it's just a great adventure. Go for it. I've seen that you can now sign in for the for the next Globe 580 Transat or even the MGR. So I don't regret doing it. So
yeah.
If you have the dream, just follow it.
I'll save you an entry in case you want to go again. In 29.
Yeah, I think that we will all get a white card.
Yeah. Hey, that's the funniest part. I forgot to mention this. I've never mentioned this at all to anyone. You just made me twig to it when you said white card. Everyone left without their green card. It's a very critical piece of thing. We produced the green cards, right? We had them all with you, and we forgot to give them to you when you were all leaving Fiji. We completely forgot. There was so much fun going on. So you're all illegal. None of you got a green card on board. Yeah, a bit of fun.
Yeah, I think I've got enough green on board.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, too true. All right, well, good to chat, Christian. Thanks for calling in. We'll do it again, in a week or so or something. So anytime.
Yeah.
All right.
Looking forward to that.
Fantastic. Thanks, mate. See you later. Bye-bye.
Cool.
See ya. Okay. All a bit basic, but technology, but it's easy and simple, and hopefully you could hear that. He's doing a great job, but geez, he looks good. Yesterday when he called, he did look as if it was like, oh, he's just washed his hair and got all spruced up. He's heading out into town. It was quite amazing. So life on board, it's got obvious deprivations and things like that, but he's looking healthy and happy. So that's all pretty good. No complaints there. And I'll push the whole thing again. If you haven't liked and subscribed, we're still only running about 25% of people that the people that follow and put emotions up and things like that. Only about 25% have actually liked the Facebook page. So and share it around when you see a good one. Okay, Nortic, very complex routing. Good to see Starlink and Windy helping everybody. I was going to ask Christian that message because he brought up the fact, and I forgot to ask the question because I never have anything planned. I just shoot off the top. I was going to ask him again, do you think Starlink is detracting or helping? Because as much as it's good and you can ring family and you can watch movies, and I don't know whatever he is, but some of them are, watch movies and all this sort of stuff, there's a trade-off for that because part of the deal has always been with the solo sailor, get out there and not do it tough, but but face that isolation and the solitude and get at one with nature and all that sort of stuff. But now the phone will ring, so, oh, g'day, mum, oh, g'day, and so it makes it all a bit more cosmopolitan, and that's something that is a reality, and we allow it because for a few reasons. One is that it's very tough on a little boat for that length of time, and people might lose the plot, going that long without it. So we never thought we'd have mini Starlink Mini on the boats. A few years ago, we thought it'd be just sat phones and things, and that was going to be unlimited. So Starlink saves a lot of money because it's relatively cheap. It's still $300 a month or something for the subscription when you're out there, but it's a lot easier and simpler. You can do everything. So personally, I'm mixed. Starlink adds a lot for the entrance, and it detracts a lot from the entrance, and I think they get that. I really do. I think they understand it, but they'd rather have it than not. Anyway, so yeah, Windy's helping everyone. G'day, LC. G'day. Thanks for the updates. All cool. Christine. G'day, Christine. Cleverton. Christian looks like a movie star. You said it, not me. Like yesterday when he called, it was like, whoa. I don't want to say he's I'm a boy. I don't talk about whether someone looks good or not, another boy. But if he was a girl, you think, oh, she's pretty cool. He's not a girl. But anyway, yeah, he's looking quite interesting. So, eye candy. Here we go. Elizabeth, thanks for the eye candy. Don. Okay, let's not go there. Keep moving right along. Oh, Erta's there. Nice shirt. Yeah, I'm cycling my only 2 shirts. And if you haven't guessed it, I'm going down with something. Yesterday, I used a whole box of tissues on sneezing, blah, blah, blah. I thought it was hay fever. Maybe it's mold because we had the apartment shut up for a while. And now I think I took 1 tablet for antihistamine, and my nose is going nuts. But anyway, back to shirts. All the other shirts there in the drawer got mouldy, so James washed them all. And I don't wear shirts during the day, so it only comes on now. So there you go. You can see the same 2 shirts in cycle. So thanks for that. It was actually Ada and Yannick got me the shirt. Anyway. Okay, where do we go to? Christine, frozen screen. No, that must be yours, Christine. Jane just said, nope. The nearest party is Michael Street, Darwin. That's cool. Well, not frozen, Christine. Yeah, good. Back on track. Thanks. Must have been your internet. Val, Christine Turner, hope you're well enjoying the heat of Darwin, freezing here. It's kind of fun looking at the solar boat and car race. The solar cars have been going on for a long time. Dick Smith used to be involved with that. Very interesting philanthropist guy in Australia who's a good friend. Helped me a lot over the years. But anyway, so hit the thumbs up, guys. It helps. It helps Captain Underpants. Yeah. I'm sitting there in my undies. Yes, you got it. You can't see that though, but it's still the same. It's quite hot and steamy outside today. Don't forget to like and love for Don's figures. Yep, exactly. And on that, the guy John just sent me the picture. There's a way of boosting the popularity of the site. If you like a thing on YouTube, there's a thing you do. And I only just saw it when I came on. He just sent the email, and I'm going to look at it because it's quite interesting. It looks as if it's a way to say if you're super impressed with what's going on, you hit that, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's not a money thing that comes to us, but it just boosts it. I've got to check all that and makes it potentially look better on the algorithm. So we've got to find out about that, the dreaded algorithm. Anyway, that's cool. Jane was a bit... Oh, anyway, I won't go there. Thanks, Tony. Nagel, you are looking cool, Christian. So keep it up. Yeah, he looks good, eh? Don, should do what the Aussie SailGP team did and get sponsored by Bonds. My 6-pack would be perfect for that. Good idea. I'm going to call them tomorrow. Pick up the mast, please. Oh, I forgot to say pick up the mast. Okay. Yeah, you've been asking quite a while. Next time, Ayrton's calling tomorrow. He's got the best mast in the fleet. It's the one I got. It's the Sparcraft mast. Nothing wrong with Selden, but Sparcraft, it was twice the price, but 3 times as good. Anyway, so Ayrton's going to call in tomorrow, and he'll be there. So if you want to see that, and I'll try and, to a degree, while everything's just ticking along now, I'll try and get more entrants to call in. It's very simple and easy, and the time difference is not too bad either. So Val keeps them saying, yep, solar car made it in 36 hours. Jeepers. A toucan shirt would fit the yellow glasses. Too true. Thanks, mate. All good. Christine Val, I love Darwin. Not too hot. Okay. Thank you for that, everybody. And we'll look forward to catching you later on. See you later.